Welcome back to Pokémon Sterling Silver Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge, my friends. Time for the Maylene fight. Pretty happy that we had a Deathless Falconer fight, of course. Yeah, Love Disc was frauding. But, yeah, I know that I have to fraud some early game fights, especially early game fights. Later it will get better, but there will be still a lot of risk in this run, I know that. Because these IVs will really matter everywhere, actually. Even in the early game, it matters. I will show you after the fight why it matters so much, actually. But yeah, I choose this challenge, so I have to deal with that. We have for it, Y is quick attack and fake out 1 PP less. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter if it's the only Pokemon. It doesn't really matter. Quagsire in the team. We have Hitmontop with Intimidate, not Technician. The only downside of early Tyrogue is you don't have Fake Out. It is 24 already because it is really important actually. That we are, yeah, IVs. That's why. We have Gyarados. That was basically a 29 attack Gyarados. But yeah, early Gyarados is really rare for me anyways. And then we have Sunflora in the team, and we also have XP share dump here. Okay, let's start the fight, I would say. Yeah, I will show the IVs one more time, so you can see the IVs. That's really important for me, that I will always show the IVs before the fights. And yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we have a small risk here. It's a small risk, I would call it a small risk. I can, sadly enough, not play around that. Not possible. But yeah. Okay, so, first of all, it's really nice that we are baiting the guaranteed Drain Punch here right now. That's why we are pre-damaged. So even with 0 attack, for it is always killing it with Fake Out into Quick Attack. And we don't need the PP anymore after that. That's why I don't need to, yeah, full heal or something like that. I don't know why it is not full healed anyways, but yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Now we will get in the Machoke. And that's one of the rare moments where Gyarados is actually not frauding with bronze. This is Brick Break guaranteed. Don't crit. Nice. And now we will bounce. Bounce all base kills. Guaranteed kill. And we have the Cherry Berry for the Body Slam para. Because this is no guard, we can't miss. There is a Body Slam. No para. Whatever, because we have the Cherry Berry anyways, and Machoke dies. Okay, and now we get the threat in. Basically, it is the most biggest threat here right now, but we have only one small risk here. That's a really small risk. I think I will just remove Bubble here. The small risk here is full life boom crit. It will not boom now. We will switch to Hitmontop on the Rock Slide. This is guaranteed Rock Slide, but it can boom after that. So the AI doesn't know the Intimidate right now. Rock Slide, it saw a kill. Now it can boom. Their chance is super low. But if this is boom, it needs to crit as well. Okay? That's the good news. So, we will triple kick. We are 24, so after Bulldoze, my Hitmontop is still faster. And triple kick always 2 shots. So we are risking a full life boom into crit. Full life boom chance is maybe 4 or 5%. And then it needs to crit as well. So crit always kills. Like there's no way out of that. Crit boom always kills a Pokemon here. And I thought Hitmontop is the best 1 versus 1 Pokemon here as well. Yeah, we will just triple kick here. We will always 2-shot this with triple kick. Look at this damage. And there's a Bulldoze. Okay, we are safe. By the way, on this level we could also Mark Punch now, because triple kick just did high rolls. That's also a good thing about triple kick. It's only 60 base power basically, without Technician. But it is still better than Rock Smash, because you have a chance to like, not... Like you need to 3 times min roll, basically. So the chance is a bit higher that you have a decent roll. And we just triple kick again. You could also Mark Punch at this point. Mark Punch would also kill. Okay. The risk is kinda over. Kinda. Okay? Yeah, I think we only risk like multiple crits here right now. We will intimidate this one time for sure. There's a Mark Punch. And now, we'll go to Quagsire. That is Intimidate number 1. This is always Thunder Punch. Okay. Now, we don't want to risk a double crit. And we have a play around that. We always die to a double crit Mark Punch on Quagsire. We have a play around that. We will Mud Shot here. We could stay in now, but I will show you the play, what my play is actually around this double crit here, okay? So, Mud Shot, lower the speed down. Now we will go to Gyarados again. On this guaranteed Mark Punch. There's a Mark Punch. Nice. I think double Mark Punch crit would be... I think it would not even kill us, to be honest. Let's just check it out. Yeah, it would not even kill us. That's the good news, at least. Because we was healthy. So it needs to be a Body Slam crit from Machoke as well to make it dangerous. Now this is Thunder Punch. This is -2 attack and -1 speed, by the way. So let's open the calc. So I can show you what my cook here is to play around the double crit here. Because I don't want to lose Quagsire. So, here's the calc right now. We can see it is -2, -1 attack. And it still wants to only use Thunder Punch here. So we will switch to Sunflora on this guaranteed Thunder Punch. And now we can see, because of the speed drop, we are faster with Sunflora. And now we can also see this damage changes. Because of the Intimidate, it will not Mark Punch anymore. It is double intimidated. It will never Mark Punch. Otherwise, Sunflora always risk Thunder Punch crit into Mark Punch crit, basically. But because of the double Intimidate, HP Fire is the highest damaging move now. So this will not Mark Punch anymore. We just HP Fire. Lowest roll, HP Fire is 75%. This will always kill. And Lucario is gone. Alright. So, I want to actually show you, I was talking about that. How fucking IVs matters actually. So I used in GMO Cinder runs, I used my Cinder as well against this Lucario. That was not by far not possible, okay? So, let me just show you what the problem is about IVs, okay? Let's remove the Intimidate, and let's remove the speed as well. So, let's take my Quilava, for example, here, okay? So, let's say we are 23. Let's say we are 23, okay? So, even if we get the Flash Fire boost, by the way, we don't even kill because we are not GMO, okay? Usually you are timid. It doesn't really matter if you're timid or naive in this matchup. It doesn't really matter in this matchup. Like, not at all. What is really important that we need to only see the first hit from this move. It is showing all hits, so we will just change that to Bulldoze and 25 base power, okay? So, we can already see on 23 basically, and I think 23 is enough to kill this straight up, okay? So, we can see Mark Punch, crit, straight up destroys us, okay? On 23. This will not even change. Like, there are some rules. There are some rules, and you never want to risk that. You never want to risk that. Mark Punch always crit kills my Quilava at this point, okay? So, we are 24. We can see the damage ranges. Now let's not be 0 IVs. Let's be full IVs. Let's ignore the attack here. Look at this. And look at this HP Fire damage now with Flash Fire. guaranteed kill. We are guaranteed faster. And this is not dangerous anymore. Look at this Mark Punch damage change, by the way. Look at this Mark Punch damage change just because of the IVs. 31.8 to 37.6. Now we will remove the defensive IVs and the HP IVs. Look at this, bro. So now, everyone who was thinking this is probably not that hard knows how much damage more we will get in this entire run and how hard this challenge actually can be if you don't have the right Pokemon for some answers. Okay, but yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. I think, yeah, I couldn't play around the full life boom. Like, I don't have the tools for that. I don't have the tools for that, and you have to risk some small stuff like that. And I think I'm happy that it was only a small risk. Like, Falkner was super fraud. Bugsy, let's see. I have no idea about that right now. Proton, I have no idea about that right now. Gardenia, oof, yikes. 0 IVs against Gardenia. Same with Whitney. Holy shit. But I think after that, maybe we are fine. After that, like, not, it's like easy. Because, like, even in the mid game, like, the IVs will even matter more in the late game. But yeah, I think you don't have to, like, fraud the entire fight anymore in the mid game or in the late game, probably. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next fight.